Everyone, my name is Max from Max Made Marketing and SEO Services. I am a Claremont, California native, born and raised in the area. So today I'm actually going to be focusing on some tips I have for you guys to help you rank your local businesses in Claremont, California, and some just general good SEO practices specifically having to do with your Google My Business profile. So let's go ahead and jump into those. Now, the first thing I want to cover is getting those photos that are the inside and outside photos of your business's location. So let's just say, hypothetically, you're a home inspection business on Indian Hill and Foothill. You want to make sure that you have photos inside your office. I would say maybe around 3 of those, 3 to 5 is great. And then also maybe come outside on the street, maybe on Foothill or Indian Hill, and then take a photo of a few photos, maybe 3 to 5 of your location, which this helps build legitimacy to Google to show, actually verify even further that you have a physical location, which you have registered. Now, something that also helps with these photos, as well as if you are a service-based business, is geotagging your photos, and that's basically just putting some coordinates tags to your photos before uploading them to GMB. There are free tools to do this. I use something called tool.geoimager.com. Now, what this does, so let's say that you are like this home inspection is business in Claremont, and obviously you're not just conducting business in Claremont. Maybe you're in Laverne doing home inspections, as well as Upland or Ontario, or just anywhere in the surrounding area. If you go and take pictures at these locations where you're doing the home inspections at, it helps build your relevancy to the whole area, as opposed to just being where your business location is. So if you can geotag those images that said, oh, I conducted this work in this area, it can help to build the proximity for which you service. So this is a good SEO practice to utilize for your Google My Business profile. Next would be to make posts for each service and or product or menu item if you're a restaurant, as well as the location, with links back to the pages on your website which are relevant to that specific post. So for example, what you want to do is, I'm obviously an SEO services business, so I want to make posts based on my specific SEO services that I do offer. Now, one of them, as I'm covering right now, is Google My Business. So I made a post about doing the Google My Business service. Now, what we want to do when we make that post is that we put up the photo, which maybe if you're doing it in a specific location, you want to geotag that photo with the location that you're going after. So we want to make sure that we get that keyword in there that is relevant to our service that we're talking about. So in this instance, it's a Google My Business service. So I would put something like Google My Business service and then the location, which Claremont, California, which helps to get those keywords and locations in there relevant to this post. And then as well on that post, then I'm going to put a link to the specific web page that talks about my Google My Business service that I offer. Now, we want to do that for each of our products and services and the locations that we do them in. So going back to the painter that's on Indian Hill and Foothill, if you're offering, or excuse me, the home inspection services on Indian Hill and Foothill. Now, let's say that you are out in Ontario, or you do also service Ontario. So you'll want to create a home inspection services Ontario specific post. So maybe somebody is searching for home inspections in that area. You are more likely to show up for those results because you're showing that you're relevant and you're in the proximity to that area of giving that service, as opposed to just around Indian Hill and Foothill in Claremont. Also, we want to make sure that we also add a picture to each service, product, and location with the appropriate keyword. So going into the post, we also want to do this with our photos as well, which we upload all of our photos here. And for each service, product, or menu item, we want to make sure that we have a relevant photo to that with the appropriate keyword. So for your home inspections, If you have some specific aspect of the home inspection that's relevant to being an individual service, make sure you have a photo for it, that you describe that photo with the appropriate keyword that you're going after, and then as well as the location. Now, something that's often overlooked on the Google My Business profile is the FAQ section. So on my Google My Business profile, as an example, there's this questions and answers section. Now, this is a great way to answer the common questions that you get from prospective clients or customers, because this is something that's searched a bit, obviously. So if we go ahead and get those up there, we can make sure that we get the right keywords in there, as well as providing information that is valuable to the people who need it. And it's a tool or a feature that's often overlooked and can help you be more relevant for specific searches done locally that are relevant to your business. So it's a good idea to utilize that question and answer section. And it's okay to even ask the questions yourself on the profile and then answer them. So it already provides a bit of a foundation of questions and answers that are common to your business. Now, here are some of the more obvious but important ones, is continue building reviews and responding to them. Many businesses neglect the responding part. However, this is a good signal to Google. It's good SEO practices. It will help boost your SEO if you're responding to them, because it shows that you're a legitimate business, that you're an active business owner or employee. It builds relevancy and confidence to search engines, so it does help boost your SEO for getting good reviews as well as responding to them. And even if they're bad reviews, respond to them, which helps as well, and it will help to maybe change that review in the future to a better one if you reach out to those people who maybe weren't as happy. And then also just be regular and consistent with your posts and your photos, utilizing the tips that I gave you beforehand. The more you stay relevant, consistent with it, the better signal that is to Google. And this will help you rank higher in the Claremont, California area for your business if you put these into practice. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out anytime. But in the meantime, all the best and take care.